you that sports car feeling. Ladies and gents, welcome to the Rev Check. There are cars out there that you will see every few minutes on the streets, for example VW's Golf. And then there are cars that you will see every once in a while, for example Bentleys or expensive Porsches. And then there are cars that you will see once a year or maybe even less often. And one of these is the McLaren 765LT Spider.
LT stands for long tail and identifies McLaren's most extreme and driver-oriented models.
Of course, the thing you need to check out when you have a car with that much power is the acceleration. Let's do that right now. It's simply crazy. You can feel the slip is real on that one. 2.8 seconds from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, a little more than 7 seconds to go from 0 to 200, and 18 seconds from 0 to 300. The top speed, by the way, 330 kilometers an hour. This is incredible. I mean, I don't want to imagine how loud it will be in that car if you go 330. Probably you won't even understand what I'm saying anymore.
The 765LT is based on the McLaren 720S. By adding horsepower, removing weight and making other adjustments, the British company made this race car even sportier.
So what you can tell right away, it is rather loud in that car. Of course, they made lighter windows, which then did you just hear that stone that you hear hitting the underbody every once in a while? You hear everything in that car, but on the other hand, you're very close to the road. You can feel the connection to the asphalt, and it really gives you that sports car feeling because of the loudness inside, because of the way it handles in curves, and of course because of the sound.
The custom carbon fibre body is shaped to increase downforce and improve cooling.
Of course, that much power also needs to be stopped, and that's why the 765LT has the braking system of the hyper sports car McLaren Senna, and that will make the car stop from 200 to 0 in just 110 meters.
The lowered front suspension and wider track provide even better handling. The impressive sound of the V8 bi-turbo located behind the passengers is enhanced by the quad-exit full titanium exhaust system.
The McLaren 765LT Spider has a secret compartment that is hidden right here, and you can open it and then you will see it's pretty small.
Under the hood you'll find enough space for 2 medium suitcases. The interior is reduced to the essentials so that nothing distracts the driver from the driving experience. A small plate indicates that production was limited to 765 units. There's a 7-speed automatic transmission, but you can also use the paddles behind the steering wheel to shift manually.
As this is a Spider version, you can of course open the roof up to 50 kilometers an hour while you're driving, and that is pretty good because the car does not have an air condition as standard. Of course, to save some weight and make the car even faster. You can of course order that optionally, but the real sports car enthusiast will just live with the heat in the car in the summer. But for me, I will close it again now because it's already loud enough in that car, and having the roof open will not make that any better.
For For those not interested in convertibles, there's still the coupe version of the 765LT.
For anyone who really likes to take everything that the optional price list has to offer, you can get an electrochrome roof, and by the press of a button it will turn dark. And that for a really nice price. It's more than 9,000 euros in Germany. Real bargain.
Adding too much optional equipment will quickly make you put back the 80 kilos the engineers managed to take off the 720S base model.
And this car is definitely not made for everyday driving because the consumption, we should not talk about it, but you will not be able to drive it below 15 liters. And if you decide to step on the gas and enjoy the sound and the acceleration, then we're talking way above 20, 25 liters. Yeah, so not only is the car expensive, but also driving and owning it is expensive as well.
Despite its incredible power, the McLaren 765LT is rear-wheel drive. Special 305mm wide Pirelli P0 Trofeo R tyres will provide you with plenty of grip most of the time.
As you might have guessed, a car like this comes at a very special price. 369,000 euros in Germany is the entry-level price, and then if you add some options like this car has, you will go way above 500,000 euros. Now, even if you think, oh, I just found 500,000 euros in my pocket, you will not be able to buy such a car because all 765 units have already been sold.
To sum up, the McLaren 765LT Spider is far from a sensible car, but the fun you can have with this powerhouse is pretty much unmatched. But it is a very rare and expensive sports car that only few can afford.